It's not cheating if it's allowed. In this episode, I'm going to tell you why you should have the mindset that all food can be good for you. Hi, my name is Harry of RealNutritionMD. What I do here is talk about realistic approaches to health, to nutrition, to overall wellness. Let's begin. I cringe just a tiny bit whenever I hear a person rejoicing over having a cheat day or cheat meal. I do know the intent of them and the benefits that it may bring, but the word cheat implies something negative, and it's created a diet culture that tells us that foods are either good or bad. We shouldn't associate morality when it comes to measuring the healthiness of food. The reasons we eat should be for 1, fueling, and 2, enjoyment. 2 very positive things. Our reasons to eat shouldn't cause guilt or negativity. It could trigger unhealthy eating behaviors, which is why many of us spend a lifetime struggling with yo-yoing weight and its related health complications. You see, categorizing foods as good or bad, healthy, unhealthy, black and white, sets us up for food perceptions that should never be associated with eating. Whenever I have a patient that tells me that he or she has been bad or has been cheating on their diet, it's almost always associated with feelings of guilt. So one of the things I try to instill is food neutrality. That all food can be good for you. Yes, I would put broccoli and fried chicken in the same category. What? Placing all foods in a neutral playing field can greatly lessen the worrying about whether we should eat or stay away from certain foods. Removing this restriction also gets rid of one of the main reasons we tend to have cheat days. It's all about nurturing and creating this mindset that all foods, yes, all foods can be good for you. And focusing on a positive relationship with food. I try to discourage the justification of cheat days to my patients, because all food has some sort of nutrition. Yes, some foods are more nutritious than others, but they can all be included in your life as long as you're eating them responsibly. What makes food healthy is the dosing. A fried chicken dinner can absolutely be part of a happy, healthy diet. A whole bucket of it, not so much. Creating a balanced nutrition plan that's all-inclusive is a subject matter that will probably need to be discussed in another video. So for now, let's focus on 3 strategies on how we can foster a positive relationship with all foods. Number 1, eat your favorite foods when it makes sense. If there's a food or meal that you typically only eat on cheat days, make it a point to have it on a random day. Most people usually plan to cheat on the weekends, so have it on a, let's say, Tuesday instead. Slowly establishing the mentality that foods are available to you at all times will help you realize it's okay to eat them when you choose to. Then the power these cheat foods have over you can lower substantially. Substantially? Substantially. This often results in less overeating, less guilt, and a more balanced diet overall. Number 2, really listen to your cravings. Instead of feeling like you're giving in to your cravings and ruining your diet, consider the legitimacy of those feelings. We've all heard that saying, listen to your body. Our bodies seem to have a special way to tell us what we need. We just have to be better listeners. If you're out at a restaurant and you're craving a burger, but you choose a salad, sure, you might be proud of your choice, but there's also a good chance that it won't be particularly satisfying either. And now comes that dwelling of that burger, the longing for it, the hunger for it, the crankiness that comes with being unfulfilled. Just have the burger. Understand that it has nutrition and take the time to really savor and enjoy it. Doing so can lead to much greater satisfaction in that meal, and in turn drive you to make nutritious decisions in other parts of your day. There's also another saying, you are what you eat. While that does hold a lot of truth, the more accurate description is, you are what you eat on a regular basis. So don't worry so much about enjoying the things you're in the mood for at a particular moment, when you know you're already pretty dedicated in including nutritious foods in other parts of your day. Number 3, if it's nourishing, it's healthy. Nourishment is a great word because it's associated with the way we take care of our bodies, both physically and emotionally. When it comes to food, it can mean a few things. Sometimes the more nourishing choice is to add that extra serving of veggies on our plate. Other times, we could just really use some ice cream. Both are okay. They're going to be nourishing to the body, nourishing to the soul, or nourishing to both. Realizing what's going to be nourishing for you one day may be different the next. So being open but still mindful to give yourself what's best for you physically and psychologically is an invaluable tool. In summary, it's important to develop a positive relationship with food that doesn't involve guilt, and getting rid of cheat days can be a helpful first step. If you're struggling with this restrictive diet mindset, consider an all-inclusive approach where all food and food groups should have no limits. Till next time.